and stay so. Watch out now. Get your Louis shots with the Amiri top. Catch up with the Prada pop. Brother, me know if you mix designer you. Chat to me bum buckler nice and you know chat to me, you hear? Me know if you mix designer. Chat to me bum buckler nice. You hear me I tell you? Pot of gravy, pot of sauce. Me never come over here so come beg nobody nothing. Tell you that. I first youth. Never ever see a wheelchair man like me. Expensive drip. Let me tell you that. The girl I saw girl when it dead. God boss me head. You don't know. Tell you that. The ball. Me tell you that. You hear that? Look here. Let me dash off one of them a diamond here now. You ramp with me, you hear? Talk to you. Ramp with me. Sauce, bumbo clot, got ball game you. I'm to you. Me tell you that. Look here. Talk short. Stars in a blood clot ceiling and stars in a building. Chat to me good. Tell you that. Chat to me good. Let me tell you that. Ramp with me, you don't think me broke. Me richer than most of them batty boy where I walk here. Fully. Chat to me good. Chat to me nice. And not talk to me like so now me a size boy. I'm telling you that. Now ball man. Oh, where? Unless me drop off I want to stop you. But suck on the mama. Telling you that. Where? Ball. Ball to who? Not nice. Telling you that. Ramp with me, youth. Expensive drip, expensive whip. Talk to me nice. Now I want to see how my team look. Now I want to see how my car them and my vehicle them look and my house them. Chat to me good. And stop chat to me like me on a size. Telling you that. Size up to me thing, you hear that? And so I'm going to make me tell, hey, youths. Look come over here, man. Hey, to be continue. To be continue. I say me go push out the chair and go wreck the crowd. To be.
Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Now the first thing that I will be discussing is Rygin King once again. So just about a day ago, I did a video about Rygin King and his live. Now on his live, he was complaining that he had requested a collab from Vybz Kartel via a text message. However, he did not get a response. Vybz Kartel went on to do other collabs with other artists like Skillibeng and Valiant. Now, in his complaining, he also stated that Vybz Kartel, in a song called The King and the Prince, featuring Skillibeng, said the only other king must be drinking and smoking. And he is saying that maybe Vybz Kartel took offense to the fact that he referred to himself as a king. But like I mentioned before, other persons have referred to themselves as king in the dancehall space. Now, after Rygin King did this live, a lot of people came out and said that, you know, really and truly, Rygin King, maybe you should be focusing on other things, for example, other positive things that may be going on in your career. And, you know, if he didn't respond to you, or if he didn't give you a feedback, or he didn't give you the collab, you know, it's nothing to really be too upset about. And people are saying, you know, either just wait your turn, and some are saying that maybe he's not really on that level. And a lot of persons were saying that maybe he should just focus on getting back in his A1 condition, because as you know, he had an injury and, you know, is confined to a wheelchair for the moment. But, you know, we are all wishing the best for him. Now, because of the response, or I should say the backlash that he was faced, I believe that's the reason why he went ahead again and did this live. No, this live it was different from the first one, and he's basically saying he's not broke, he's not hungry, and in some senses it's almost like he's saying he really doesn't need the collab. No, my thing is this: if you were supposed to get that collab, I think you're just about changed Vybz Kartel's mind. And he was going on about, you know, his name brand clothing, and he was saying that a lot of people don't even have $1,000 or $1,000, could be US. And he's saying that he is actually in a better financial position than a lot of, I guess he's referring to artists. I don't know. Personally, I don't really feel like it should be a competition. You do your work, you're successful, you make money, do the music, whatever the case is. No, it's an attitude like this sometimes, you know, kind of will because it could be because he's trying to get controversy. It could be that he's trying to create a buzz. I'm not sure, but a lot of persons found this video to be quite distasteful, and you can't really tell your fans to go and SUCK their mother. I mean, who are you talking to? Who are you referring to? Why are you so upset? But I guess he's just a little bit bitter because he has not yet gotten the collab. But if he really wants a collab, I highly doubt that this would be the way to get it.
You see what I'm talking about? If you see what I'm talking about, you see how they have man inside the house there. Not today, the boy there. Not today, the boy come and take something, and when you finish, the house lock up there. And not today, the boy come there. Huh? Stay there. Two of them. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that inside the house there. Look at that inside the house there. Look at that. Look at my affair. Not to your mother. Not to your mother. Tell don't bring man inside of the house. Don't bring man inside of the house. Don't bring man inside of. Don't bring man inside of that house. Don't bring man out that house. Don't bring man inside of that house. Don't bring man inside of that house. Don't bring man inside of that house. You outside. Look at that. You call your mother. Don't bring no man inside of that house. Is that what they tell? They don't tell you and they lock. And when you finish, you there. You there. Hello, what? Who you fucking calling? Outside. Go. Outside. Outside. Go. Outside. 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 What in fella? Outside. If I tell you a lot, no man inside of that house. Don't come and tell me no man inside of that house there. Yeah. No.
Now, I'm not quite sure which country this is, but I was able to understand the father's language, but I wasn't quite able to understand the daughter's language. Now, what happened is that a father caught his teenage daughter with two boys alone in the house. And what is very interesting is that I want to say child, but I'm just going to say the female was seen wrapped in a towel covering her underwear. So it could be that she was maybe naked under this towel. And there were two other young men, seeming young boys like teenagers, in the house, and they were by themselves. Now, if you looked at one of the young men, he was not wearing a shirt. So I don't know if she was, well, clearly they were doing SEXUAL acts, or they were about to do it, or they have done it. I don't know if it was a 3SUM. It could be that one of them accompanied the other one to go and visit his girlfriend to get some. I'm not quite sure, but there's so many ways that this happened. But what is mostly important is the fact that the father said that he had warned her, and the mother had warned her not to have boys in the house, not to have men in the house. So he's saying don't have sex in the house. And unfortunately, it happened, and the child was scolded. Now, as it regards to scolding the child, different people get down in different places, and the good book says spare the rod and spoil the child. So personally, I feel like the father did a good job. I don't know their personal situation leading up to this, but so sometimes we can try the best with our children, and we feel as if they are understanding and they're learning and they're doing the right thing. And so it really is heartbreaking when you take care of a child, especially when you have a daughter, which females are more vulnerable. Men are vulnerable too, but the females are vulnerable. And so you invest in your child, you provide them with a home, and you send them to school, and this is what they are doing in their spare time. Some countries, some families, some parents are more lenient towards sex, but if you get instructions not to bring boys in the house, I think you should not bring boys in the house, because at the end of the day, there is teenage pregnancy, there are diseases, there are many things that can happen when you don't practice safe sex. And I don't know what they were practicing, whether it was safe or not. Clearly it was not safe for the child or for the children. So you can leave your comments below and tell me what you think about this.
Party and see artists and what hashtag long shame filming.
Now, a video has been circulating in social media where Skeng, the dancehall artist Skeng, was seen somewhat embarrassing a fan, because she's a fan. Because if she wasn't a fan, if she didn't like him or his music, she wouldn't have requested, I guess, a photo or something like that. In the video you could see where, I guess it was one of a member of his entourage, it could be a security, I'm not sure, but you could see where he raised his hand in the female's face, you know, kind of trying to ward her off from Skeng. And you could actually see another man, a gentleman I would call him, in black, removing his that person's hand from the female's face. So at least he had some common sense to know that no, you don't deal with people like that. You know, Skeng was seeming to be very annoyed by this. He wasn't having it. I see a lot of persons saying that he wasn't in the mood, and he has all right to be in the mood to take a photo with a fellow fan. Now what we need to understand is that the fan base is what builds an artist. You can't be a successful artist without a solid fan base. If the fans don't like you, they won't support you. And so I feel like a lot of times celebrities take that for granted and feel like they can treat fans. However, it's not like she went to his personal home. I do believe they were at a party. I do believe it's a public space. I don't feel as if she had invaded his privacy. These are how fans are. I mean, a lot of times they themselves brag about their sexual prowess, meaning they have a lot of female partners, etc. So why are you surprised, or why are you annoyed when a female would like to take a photo with you, seeing that you are this and you are that? Like I said, it's very unfortunate. I do feel bad for this female, but I will apologize on behalf of them. Some people don't get it, and what we fail to understand is that things and times can change. So the tables turn quite easily, because you're gonna always have new artists on the scene. But I don't know if he had reached out after the fact, but like I said, it is what it is. This is your Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell, and take care of yourselves.